Don't give me fire, give me double shot and time.
Hey race fans, it's Randy Orton Fan 2011 and I'm here to bring you round, well, I forgot which round I'm in, round 7, there we go, round 7 of 30 in the PORWC Pepsi Max Nationwide Series. We're here at Silver Bullet Speedway. Remember that remember that 1-year league anniversary race? Well, we're back here for the Pepsi Max Nationwide Series, and we'll also be here for the Pepsi Cup Series, and we are here to bring you the first of two races here in the snow. Very fitting to be in the snow because we're in Aspen. So it looks like it's going to be a great race here. 42 drivers all looking to get some momentum heading towards the next race, and we'll see what happens. But don't really got much to say at this point. So let's take a look at the starting lineup. There's look at your starting lineup. Dylan Potey will be starting on the pole next to Red Bell. I think Sean Henley. Sean Henley will be starting in third with Eric Burton in fourth. And you got Cody Lamas and James Silverfox, a previous race winner. And then you got Xavier Livingston, Sam Young, and Alex Jones and Ryan Cooper. Now I don't know why the hell I'm even doing this race, because right now it's supposed to be studying, but I just really want to get this out of the way as fast as possible, so let's do it. Well, here we go, guys. Let's get this shit over with. 10 laps. It's going to be interesting to see how these cars. It's going to be interesting to see how these cars travel on these. It's going to be interesting how these cars run on this slick snow track. Remember, this is snow, and the tires that Goodyear's provided us have no groove in them, so it's going to be interesting to see how this goes out. Green flag is out. Here we go. Going to be here for 10 laps. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. And right away, Ryan Juke has just heading to pit road. Wow, tough break for Ryan Juke. He just got completely screwed right there. And again, watch the back of the pack here. They're 5 wide, 4 wide, 5 wide here. Don't see that every day, and especially at a snow track. And right away, James Silverfox is around. James Silverfox is around and more. And look at Silverfox. Holy shit. Wow. Callum Wells, Zohar Manu, the Penske teammates. Sam Young, he's around. Ben Paul, he's involved. Trent Dunham took a piece of it. Watch the rest of the pack here, because anything can happen towards the back here. And let's take a look back at the race to the start-finish line. Who beat the field to the line? It is Sean Henley. So Sean Henley beats the field to the line. Joseph Lombard second. I think Brandon Bain is in third. Yes, he is. Brandon Bain third. Jack Richards in fourth. And Alex Jones is in fifth. Now, I'm gonna stay here for a little bit, see if all these cars can keep it intact here, because, I mean, like, we just saw a huge amount of guys wreck, especially James Silverfox, our previous race winner. He just took the worst end of that from first to worst for James Silverfox right there. We're under the yellow flag for the first time, and let's take a look what put us under the yellow flag. Stay tuned. Here's what brings it yellow flag number 1 in the race, and watch that. It's Eric Burton. Eric Burton just makes slight contact. It just makes a huge amount of contact, actually, with James Silverfox. And then Silverfox, he's going to get turned around by Charles Jackson, who makes contact with Ben Paul here. I see all these other cars, they're trying to avoid it, and watch Ben Paul. Ben Paul is going to slide way back up the racetrack. Just going to clip Sam Young in the 51 machine. And then there go a bunch of other cars. We saw there's Rhett Yates, he's around. I think a couple other cars are trying to, you see all these other cars trying to avoid it. There, oh, right there, James Silverfox just stopped, just like was facing the wrong way, and Richard Johnson, Callum Wales, Trent Dunham. Oh shit, Trent Dunham just, and there's, yeah, that was a hit that just flat out took out James Silverfox. And watch Silverfox. Look at Silverfox, and look at these other cars. They're going up the hill. Oh shit, Rhett Yates, he was around. Look at Rhett Yates. Good God, Rhett Yates just took a wild ride right there. But let's go back to James Silverfox now, because he ended up taking the worst end of that one. See if we can get a... Alright, there we go. Finally got a better view of this. Watch Trent Dunham. Oh shit, Trent Dunham just head on into James Silverfox right at the driver door. Good God, I hope he's okay. But look at how many times James Silverfox flips. And then he's going to take another hit from Richard Johnson. Wow. The duration that James Silverfox flipped lasted longer than a Kim Kardashian relationship. Insert unnecessary reference here. But let's get back to the race to the start-finish line. Back to serious time now. Wow, that's a tough break for James Silverfox, who won at Chicago, man. And Sean Henley beating the field to the line. Joseph Lombard second. It is Brandon Bain who's third, Jack Richards fourth, and Alex Jones running at the top 5. So a wild ride and a big wreck took us under the yellow flag for the first time. Let's get back to green flag racing right about now. We're back. Pace cars giving us the 1 to go. Here comes the top 10 rundown. Sean Henley's the leader. Joseph Lombard second. Brandon Bain third. Jack Richards in fourth, and Alex Jones runs at the top 5. Cody Lamas in 6th. Jacob Lawler 7th. Xavier Livingston 8th. Dylan Young in 9th. And Stephen Whitman rounds at the top 10. 4 cars at DNF from the race. Richard Johnson, Rhett Yates, Trent Dunham, and James Silverfox. And we're just about ready to take the green flag again. And wait for it. There's the green flag. Here we go. Back underway with 5 laps to go. And I'm assuming at this point, if the yellow flag were to come out, then the race would be over. I'm just making assumptions here, but I mean, I could be wrong. Again, we're gonna be cycling through the cars here, because especially towards the back, because this is where all that action happens. And again, and just like that, Sean Henley just lost the lead. Sean Henley just well stuck on the outside, just didn't have the speed to go. And Joseph Lombard now has the advantage. And watch these guys, 4 wide. Gotta be careful right there, because 4 wide doesn't usually work, especially on a snow track. Gotta watch out for all these cars, and a lot of oh wow, man, a lot of cars are getting loose here, loose off the corners. Well, this is a snow track, so I mean, you kind of expect that. The track's just so slippery. And we got Sean Galligan heading to pit road. I don't know what's wrong with him. But now it's Joseph Lombard pulling to about 6 car lengths over Jack Richards. Robert Wagner are now in 3rd. Let's pay attention back towards the pack here. See if anyone's going to hiccup. Doesn't look like that is the case so far. Oh, there we go. Cody Lamas is around and a hard hit. Cody Lamas and Dylan Poteet. Dylan Poteet, Cody Lamas, and we saw another car. Oh, that's David Burton. David Burton was around. Let's pay attention to the rest of the pack here, because this could be the race. Who's going to finish where is the question. And will be Joseph Lombard first, Jack Richards second, Robert Wagner third, Brandon Bain fourth, Alex Jones fifth, Ron Fajara sixth, James McLeod in seventh. I think that's Dylan Young he's in eighth, Jacob Lawler ninth, Xavier Livingston in 10th. And our pole sitter Dylan Poteet took a hard hit. Cody Lamas just took a nasty hit towards the I'd say the 5th turn. And a lot of some people are not going to be happy with Dylan Poteet, Cody Lamas. They're not going to be happy with someone. But we'll have to see who that is as we're under the yellow flag for the second and really the final time in this race. So stay tuned. Let's take a look. We'll put us under the yellow flag. Stay tuned. This brings out our second and final yellow flag of the race, and it pretty much starts with being a snow track and Dylan Poteet not having much experience on it. He just gets really loose here, coming into turn 5, and Cody Lamas is just going to be get and collecting in that. Oh my God! Just look, Charles Jackson I think just got a piece of him, and there is the second hit and a third hit that Cody Lamas is going to take via Jacob Cook and David Burton. And Dylan Poteet riding up the hill. Wow, you don't see stuff like that. You don't see shit like that every day. And Joseph Lombard just had a pretty dominant car towards the end, being in the right place at the right time. Joseph Lombard will take it to the stripe. As we are under the yellow flag for the second time, and well, we could end this race under yellow, unfortunately, but unfortunately this is NR 2003. We're not going to be able to get green-white checkered, so we're just going to have to deal with that. So stay tuned. We'll take you back to the official finishing order. We're back. Pace car has not given us the one to go, so we will not get a one-lap shootout, and we've already crossed the line. Joseph Lombard, N2SC4R, collects his first career PORWC victory. Got a hand to Joseph Lombard right there. Had a huge run, had a fast car, able to keep his composure on the snow, and he will collect his first career PORWC victory. Jack Richards comes in second, Robert Wagner, great run for him in third, Brandon Bain in fourth, Alex Jones rounds the top 5, Ron Fajara finally getting his momentum back in sixth, James McLeod with another good finish in seventh, Dylan Young with a great win, a great top 10 in eighth. Jacob Lawler is in 9th, and Xavier Livingston rounding out the top 10. Sean Henley, who was the leader at the restart, fell back to 11th. So now we take you to your official race results, and before I forget, there we go. So there's your official race results. Congratulations to Joseph Lombard, his first career PORWC victory. Jack Richards, Robert Wagner round at the podium. Brandon Bain, Alex Jones, the top 5. I apologize for messing up right there. Ron Fajara, James McLeod, Dylan Young, Jacob Lawler, Xavier Livingston rounds out the top 10. 11th to 20th now is Sean Henley, Stephen Whitman, Eric Burton, Liam Ervig, Luke Martin, Barney Ward, Max Russell, Danny Wells, Seth Cole, and James Qualls. 21st to 30th now are Zohar Manood, John Dillon, Charles Jackson, Red Bell, Michael Norman, Tony Blazer, Kyle Sosnowski, Ryan Cooper, Sam Young, and Ryan Richards. 6 more cars end up finishing the race: Ryan Juke, Callum Wells, Ben Paul, Dylan Poteet, Cody Lamas, and Sean Galligan. 6 cars DNF from the race: Jacob Cook, David Burton, James Silverfox, Trent Dunham, Rhett Yates, and Richard Johnson. So an interesting race here, and what could be potential for the upcoming Pepsi Cup Series race. I mean, who knows? Anything can happen here. This is NR 2003, but crazy race here. We saw a big wreck, especially with James Silverfox, our previous race winner, and that's not the kind of follow-up you want after a win. But for Joseph Lombard, it's a big win for him. It's the first career PORWC victory, so congratulations to him. Alright guys, that's it. This is Randy Orton, Fan 2011, signing off. This race has been brought to you by Pepsi Max. 0 calories, maximum taste. Pepsi Max. I'm out.